last last video we have seen the heterotrophic nutrition. In that we have seen there are four types of heterotrophic plants. Number one, parasitic plant. The plants, there are certain plants which grow on other plant, that is host plant, and they take ready-made food from the host plant. So this type of nutrition in certain plants is called as a parasitic nutrition. Number two, we have seen saprophytic nutrition. In that we have seen there are certain yeast, fungi, molds, they grow on other plant dead decaying matter, and they take their food from the dead decaying matter. Number three, we have started insectivorous plant, third type of heterotrophic nutrition. Insectivorous, the meaning is insect eater plants. The question is why they eat insect? Because to fulfill the need of nitrogen, that is they have deficiency of nitrogen. Nitrogen is present in less amount, so to take more nitrogen they eat insect. For example, sundew plant, pitcher plant, and Venus flytrap plant. So there are different mechanism in sundew plant. If we see, there are tentacles, that is projections present, spiny projections present. On that there is a sticky substance. When any insect come and sit on that tentacle, it gets stick and it is eaten by that plant. Number two is pitcher plant. If we see, its structure is tubular and it has a flap, and inside the tubular structure there are hairs which are downwardly directed. When any insect come and sit on that tubular structure, the flap get closed and immediately that insect get trapped and digested. If we see in Venus flytrap, there are two lobes are present, two lobe structure, and inside that there is a hairy structure. So when insect come and sit inside that structure, because of hair it get attached and the lobes are closed and insect is eaten and digested. So in all sundew, pitcher, and Venus flytrap, three insectivorous plants, different mechanisms are there to trap insect. Number four type heterotrophic nutrition is symbiotic plant. The meaning of symbiotic is to grow, or there are two plants living together in association. Both plants help to each other, both are beneficial to each other, they live together. So this type of association is called as a symbiotic plants. For example, lichen. Lichen means in spicy condiments. It is in Marathi called dagad ful, which is used as a spicy substance. Lichen is a symbiotic association of fungus and algae. So how they are useful to each other? See, fungus they give shelter to the algae, and algae supply nutrient to the fungi. In this way they both help to each other. Algae supply nutrients and fungi supply shelter. In this way algae and fungi live together. So this is the beneficial to, they are living together, beneficial association called as a symbiotic association. Number two example of symbiotic plants is Rhizobium bacteria, present in the root nodules of certain leguminous plants. These Rhizobium bacteria fixes atmospheric nitrogen and supply it to the plant, and plant help to Rhizobium bacteria, it gives shelter to the rhizobium. Number three example, some fungi live in the roots of trees. These trees provide nutrients and fungi provide certain nutrients from the soil. So roots or trees supply certain nutrients to fungi, and fungi also supply nutrients in the soil to trees. In this way, if we see three examples, lichen, rhizobium, and fungi in the roots of trees, all these three associations are beneficial to each other. So this type is called as a symbiotic plants. So we have seen heterotrophic nutrition. Basically there are four examples are given. Parasitic plants, for example cuscuta, dodder. Number two, saprophytic plants, example yeast, mold, fungi. Number three example, insectivorous plant, Example is sundew plant, pitcher plant and Venus flytrap. And number fourth, symbiotic plants, for example lichen, rhizobium and fungi in the leaf, in the roots of the trees. So we have completed the topic heterotrophic nutrition in the plants.